y'all. Hi. So, happy day. It's a happy day, isn't it? You know, this is a week of motivation, and I want to motivate you. I'm motivated. I motivated myself. You can motivate yourself too. But here's how you motivate. You have to take the first step. You have to take a step. What is this hanging? Oh, this is, I got this folded up kind of weird. Yeah. It looks almost like a leaf coming down. Okay, so went to the gym. I was there. I want to stay there at least 6 days a week for an hour and a half. And I want to get all my stretching in. I don't want to skip that like I had been. And I want to do it all. So today I worked on upper body. And then I walked. Now I did not get my whole 8,000 to 10,000 in. But I'm getting hungry and I wanted to put my groceries away because after the gym I went to Walmart. So let's see what I got here at Walmart. I got 2 of these, and the reason, I think I have like 10 of these now. The reason is, for a while, I couldn't find them. These are $2.76. And the other brand, I forget what the brand is, this is Land of Lakes. The other brand, it was $3.86. That's like more than $1. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna, they're stocked, and I'm gonna buy a few as I go and just put them in my storage. Okay, I got some cheese. Sounded good. Now these I want to show you. I bought these, a little expensive. I think this was $11. Vita Fusion for hair, skin, and nails, just extra vitamin. They're gummies. More fun to eat, but I think you need 3 of them a day. And then I did like this elderberry. Yeah. And I think I've shown that once before, so I got these again. This was like $12, I believe. Okay, here's the thing that I got. I got 3 of these. Okay, what do you think, everybody? It says skinless and boneless, although I do know that you wanted me to have the bones. It's wild caught. It's 1,700 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. And these were $2.13, I think. They had these in 2 different sections, and one was $2.82 and one was $2.13. I forgot to look at my receipt to see which one this was. I hope it was the $2.13. Okay, so I'm going to try these. I got 3 of them. I'll eat them no matter what. I mean, I can eat them. I'm not that prissy. And then, of course, I got 4 of these. I just like to keep, I want to always have my chicken available to eat. I do want to get my protein. Now, if any of you know some really good protein powder, I think that might be wise to maybe get that. Because if I'm going to be building up, I think, do we need, I mean, let me know. I can look it up. But let me know what you think, okay? I need some advice. You need to help me here. Okay, now I'm going to make a salad. I am so hungry. And I'm going to do a salad. I got lettuce. I got a cucumber. I'll eat this all day. What I find is once I cut the cucumber, it kind of goes bad. So I'll make a few slices for my salad, but then I'll eat the rest of it like this afternoon. It'll be a good snack. I got 3 avocados. 2 are ready to go now, and then probably it'll last until tomorrow. And then 1, a really, really hard one. Yeah. Yeah, this is the real hard one. And something I haven't gotten in a very long time. Tomatoes. I know that these are, for all these Roma tomatoes are $1.88. I know this has lectins in it. It's not really good. It can cause inflammation. But I'm just hungry for some. I want a good salad. I want some good things in there. So, let me put these away and I'll get going with the salad. Now, I've made this salad so many times. Hello. So, it's really nothing new. But, you know, it might motivate you to say, that looks good. I'm going to make a salad. Are salads really good to eat? I mean, I suppose maybe broccoli might be better. You know, there's other more power veggies than iceberg lettuce. A lot of you have said, well, get some other lettuces. It's better for you. I totally agree. And what I did to get my other lettuces is what I did was I juiced them. I used to get romaine and juice it, and spinach juice it, although I like cooked spinach. But this is easier for me to chew. It just is. I like iceberg lettuce. If I go to a restaurant, I usually say, what kind of lettuce do you use in your salad? Because some of those other spring salads and stuff, it's just too labor intensive for me to chew. So, there you go. That's my little quirk. Probably not yours, but it's mine. Let me put these away, and then you can watch me make a salad, and maybe I'll motivate you for that, okay? So are you getting motivated? Are you getting going with your exercising? Here's something that's one of you actually sent to me. I mentioned that my daughter's playing on the 23rd, Christmas Eve. It's one of the highest flying days of the year. And she was going to go to Chicago and then transfer to Ohio. Well, she was rerouted, and we looked up the weather. The weather wasn't bad, but she said, this is what my friend said: the pro-Palestine protesters stopped air traffic at Chicago, and that's probably why your daughter's flight was rerouted. I just thought you would like to know that. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Yeah, right. And she's actually has invited me to come. It's on the outskirts of Tucson. It's more out it's out of the city. And I know the area very well. And I used to have a friend out there that had horses. And yeah. It was, what was it? It was a riding, she was, what do you call that when it's horse riding and it's like where they're prancing their feet and they're jumping, and she was, yeah. Okay, yeah. I just want to get you motivated to do, I gotta put my knee straight. There we go. It is getting better because I am walking. Yeah, I'm walking every day. It seems to really help to walk every day. I'm not gonna make a huge salad. That way I don't have to, you know, I don't want to get too full on it. About that much. Just a little bit of cucumber. I'll make this quick, and I'll do cleanup behind the scenes. I'm pretty hungry. Well, it's going on 11 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet today at all. Working out and walking. Wash this. Okay. Haven't had a tomato in a while. Pretty simple. I cut my avocado into big pieces because sometimes it can kind of moosh up into nothing if they're small. Okay. Put a little cheese in there for some protein, flavor. It's kind of full already. I'm going to have to use my bigger bowl. Here we go. Another dish. It does look like a big salad. Oh my gosh. There's the chicken. Oh well. Vinegar. This is aged vinegar, balsamic vinegar, and olive oil. Whoops. little bit of Frank's. I know, start adding other things in. Frank's, there we go. A little bit of zest. I'm out of salt. I forgot. I was gonna get some salt at Walmart and I forgot. I'm out of salt. I do like a lot of pepper. I ground this myself using my coffee grinder, my handheld coffee grinder. Tarragon in it. Okay, here we go. Get this stirred up. Me hungry. Really am hungry. Oh, this looks like a good salad. Wow. Look at that. Yummo. Okay, let's take a bite. Let's see, get a little chicken, avocado. Mm. This is from Momo F. Oh, Mom of 11. Yeah, okay. Momo F. Sorry about that. Mom of 11. She has 11 children. She's been with me ever since I started. Being in Washington State, I find the sound of rain calming. Are you going to quartzsite? Yes. When you use your stove, this is the question. When you use your stove, don't you open your windows? Thanks for the tip on picking out good citrus fruits. Merry Christmas. Okay, here's the skinny on my stove. I use a butane stove. It's a duo stove. It's called one something? Oh, I forget. Okay. And it's called, it's a duo stove. That means that I can put an extra hose in there and hook it on, and I can use a green little propane, or a big one, I guess, whatever a size it is. Let me get my knee up here. And sometimes leaving it down straight actually stresses it out too. It does better when it's down, but it's a little bit bent. But now it feels good here. Okay, side note. The stove, back to the stove. Do I leave the windows open? No. What I use it for is for my coffee or tea. And that's really about it, or cocoa. That's really about it. But, see, the thing is because I don't use it for very long. Now, when I did steam my broccoli, if I'm going to steam my broccoli, I do open my window. I put that one black screen in there that it's like a pillowcase that goes over the whole frame of the window. And I'll put my magnets on there so bugs can't come in. And I do that because I want the steam to go out, especially now. It's still very wet. There's still so much evaporation. The ground is still very wet, little mucky. And so, like in the morning, my whole van, the inside and the outside, it's just drippy. It's just drippy. So I definitely would not want to just steam in a closed area. So I blow with the fan, I blow the steam out. So yeah, I guess if I'm going to use it for a longer period, because steaming might take about 15 minutes, But if I'm just making my coffee, absolutely not. Because a lot of you, here's the thing with a vehicle, it's not a sealed containment. It's not there's vents everywhere. I got vents going on everywhere. And even the engine area, a lot of you don't. And the only reason I say this, I know a lot of you know this, but I sure didn't before I looked under the car. I really didn't. Women aren't always taught what's going on with a vehicle, the mechanical things of it. That underneath there, I mean, even mice can just jump up into your engine area. It's not sealed off. And then you've got your vents. So I noticed that I think every once in a while a bee can smell. Even without my windows up, a bee can smell that there might be food or apple peelings, maybe if I just peeled an apple. And they can sense that. So they actually will come in and come through the vent. It's not sealed. So if you were going to use it for a long time, if you're going to use propane heater, I would definitely crack your window like my side window. But that side window is this long. So if you crack it like that much, you do have a good safe area going all the way across the lengthways, right? Or the width. I know I get length width. Okay, so seriously, if you're going to use a propane heater or you're going to use the propane for the stove and you're going to use it for a while, I would crack a little bit. I really would. But when I make my coffee, I don't. I don't want to, it's usually in the morning when it's cold. I don't want to open my window at all. So there's your answer on that one. Here's one. This is from Gypsy Raven. Okay. Now, I think I did a video on essentials. I don't do city dwelling as I find it too stressful. And I have had too many issues. You're right. I mean, I wouldn't just go to any city and city dwell. No. I wouldn't go some of the cities in California. No way. But I know the cities where I'm at. And like I will say it a billion times, I'm just a girl living in a van. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to be out boondocking all the time. I like cities. I like what's available for me here. I have no issue being in a city. I don't think they're too noisy because I'm not in New York City on Times Square, right? Yeah. And not in Chicago downtown, okay? But I don't mind, being here. And of course, I know the area pretty good. And then any other cities that I might hang out in during the season, I know them too. But so I don't mind the city. But if you don't, that's cool. So here's some things that she wanted to add to the list. One is a Coleman thermos. She heats up water in the morning, coffee and tea and bath and and so what she does is heats up water and puts it in a thermos. That's not a bad idea. I like that. Of course, it's one more thing to put in my van. Like I don't know where I would put it. I'm all ready. But yeah, if you got the space, yeah. A USB 180 tilt fan, small, folds up nice. Okay. She has two of them. Oh, I would love to see what that is. She says it folds up nice. Okay. Another one is mosquito collapsible net hat. Yeah, I have one of those. I actually do. I do have a hat. It's a net hat, and it fits over, and then you put a hat over it. Because, yeah, I used to use it all the time in Arizona because in the summer when I went outside to work, I would sweat. And guess what? Flies just wanted to land on my face because I'm sweating. No, I hate flies. Hate them. And then the next one is a solar 42-foot rope light for outside. Yeah. I used to have one, but I didn't boondock as much as other people. And during the first meetup I had 2 years ago, I gave mine to Glenna, I think. Yeah, she didn't have any. And so I gave them to her. I said, look, you're going to be staying here. You take it. If I needed another one, I'll go to Harbor Freight and get one. But that's a good idea. And also a motion solar lights for under your engine. Okay? Thanks for spending time with me today, everyone. Love you guys. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up on this. And I'm going to see you tomorrow with new things.
The rhino, she's an older lady. She's an elderly lady, but she is in good health. And she's pretty darn cool, isn't she? Love you.